example I want to give about self-knowledge and about fear and about being governed by fear lies with the South African Veterinary Council. And I'm using this as an example, not to tell you to give the finger to authority. I want you to take the principles, which were principles of knowing myself. The Veterinary Council rules us by saying, oh, you know, if you transgress within the profession, if you do something wrong and somebody reports you to the council and then there's a case laid against you, woe betide if we find you negligent, or if we find that you haven't done the proper training, or if we find that you worked without supervision, or whatever the council may find wrong with the actions that you took. And so every time you make a decision as a veterinarian, you really need to know yourself and you need to be honest about your capabilities and the action that you are now about to take. And that means you are becoming responsible. And if you are ever reported to council, you then become accountable for the decisions and the actions that you made and that you took. Let's use surgery as an example. Every vet graduate leaves vet school with a small amount of exposure to surgery. As I'm a small animal veterinarian, my references are to small animal surgery. When I left vet school, I was able to perform a sterilization procedure on a dog and on a cat, and on a male and on a female of each of those species. Did it take me longer to do than it does now? For sure. Did I want to be left alone when I started practicing? Did I want to be left alone in the theater without supervision in my first few months of private practice? Absolutely not. However, sometimes we are called upon, or we're in a situation where that supervision is not available. We need to take every single precaution possible to ensure that the animal survives and that the sterilization is successful. It is up to you to get the skills. So find a mentor, visit another facility. There's lots of online training now that can facilitate you and allow you to gain the skills to perform those surgeries. What's the point I'm trying to make about all of this surgery, and how does it relate to fear, and how does it relate to reducing your chronic stress? If I'm a new graduate and I have to work on my own and I have to perform a procedure that I have never done before, but it needs to be done and I can't refer it anywhere else, and I then go to my textbooks and I go to the videos and whatever other sources I have, I phone my supervisors, I phone a friend, I phone another vet that I know, and I gather as much information as I can that enables me to perform this procedure to the best of my ability. If you are reported to council and you can show council that you did all of those things, then council is going to go, okay, well done. The important aspect here is for you to take control, is for you to take back your power and say, what do I do in this situation that enables me, that reduces my fear and therefore reduces my stress?